Okay, how was the paper? How was the advanced paper? Please respond, whoever is available. How was your paper, man? How do you rate advanced paper? Hmm, nobody responds. Question number 1. Radius A. Were you able to solve it? I expect at least 100% of you must solve it. Did you all solve it? Please let me know ASAP. Did you all solve this one? Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? Did you all solve it? Sakti, Sai, Arun, did you all solve it? Respond. I'm waiting for your response, please. Did you all solve this one? Hello, hello. Arun said no. Arun said yes. Kavika? Oh, Kavika is missing. Sai Ganesh and Sakti. Sai Ganesh and Sakti respond. Did you solve it? Oh man, why didn't you solve? This one is easy. Capacitance of the system. Capacitance of the system when outer sphere is Earth. Okay. Outer sphere is Earth. And suppose then this one has given charge Q. Done. So you will find at first, just I make you feel that it's a metallic. So I make it little thick. Okay. I hope this is very basic. I hope you know that this Q charge will be completely outside this smaller sphere. Okay. And let us know how much charge is induced in this outer sphere. So you can take that electric field inside the conductor is 0. Electric field for the larger that one. So electric field inside the sphere of radius B should be 0. Okay. So let us apply total flux E dot ds Q enclosed by epsilon naught. So as you can see, total, I'm talking about larger sphere or cell, whatever they have written, I will use that term only. Concentric cell they have written. Okay. So larger cell I write. See. So electric field inside the it is 0. ds cannot be 0, and so this Q epsilon naught. If LHS is 0, RHS must be 0. So charge enclosed by this larger cell must be 0. And we know that it has charge plus Q already, the inner cell. So this outer one must have Q enclosed to make 0 I consider q prime, so it must be q plus q prime equals to 0, so that it becomes 0, isn't it? So we can easily say that this q prime is nothing but minus q. So this q prime is minus q. Okay. So electric field will be from this sphere to this one. I just show it more correctly. So electric field is confined to this region. So what is definition of capacitance? Capacitance is nothing but charge on a plate divided by potential difference between plates. So Q equals to GA minus GB. You know that GB equals to here 0. So you have to find potential at A, the inner one. Okay. So if you find it, you will get the value of capacitance. Can you do that, please? What is potential at A? What is potential at this inner cell? Can you find that out? Please respond yes or no. Then I would skip it. Please respond yes or no. Can you find out what is VA? Harun, please respond. Shakti, please respond. Please respond if you want to make this class here valuable. Can you find VA or not? Please let me know. Okay, then it's a done. Then it's a done. We solve the first option, and first option is correct. First option is correct. I hope you have the question paper with you. The next one is energy. The next one is energy. Find energy. Energy. Okay, where Q is given to inner sphere. Okay, so you know that energy stored is equals to nothing but Q square by 2C. You have already find out C. So you will get second option, and you will love to know that it is also correct. So A is correct. First option is correct as well as second is correct. Now see, if the inner sphere is Earth, equal and opposite charges will be held by the conductors where Q is given to outer sphere. Okay. Can you say that with this option? They say that inner sphere is Earth. Now this one is Earth. Equal and opposite charges will be held by the conductors when charge Q is given to a sphere. So can you find charge induction? Can you find charge induction? So let us again think about this metallic part. It will give you confidence. So let us take Gaussian surface, my dear. Let us take Gaussian surface along this dashed line inside this metal. Okay. So we again know that this one is again 2. Okay, again this one is 2. So charge enclosed by it should be 0. Charge enclosed by it should be 0. Okay. And so how much charge will be induced? Can you say that? How much charge will be induced? How much charge will be induced inside? They say it whether equal and opposite charge will be held by the conductor, yes or no. When Q charge is given to outer sphere and inner sphere is Earth. Somewhere they have used concentric shell and somewhere used the word sphere. Anyway, can you say charge induction at the inner one? Can you say that? Can you say that? This one is A. This one has radius A. Outer sphere is given charge Q. Can you apply Gauss theorem now? Okay. So to confine electric field between these two, there will be equal and opposite charges between the facing spaces. Facing surfaces must have equal and opposite charges. So suppose if it is Q prime, so it will be minus Q prime. And it is still valid that total charge enclosed by this Gaussian surface is 0. You can also apply about potential at B A equals to 0. Potential at A equals to 0. B A equals to 0. Okay. Okay. Now let us think about it. Let us think about it. Due to the outer sphere, potential at A will be how much? Due to the outer sphere, it will be KQ by B. Okay. And due to the inner one, how much will it be? Can you do that for me, please? Due to the outer sphere, it will be KQ by B. This one will be equal, which you can easily find it out. So if you apply these two, this will make their 0. Or I simply write KQ by B equals to 0. So VA equals to 0, equal and opposite charges will be induced between the chasing surfaces, this one. Can you find out this value? How much will it be? Can you find out this value for me, please? Can you find out this value? How much will be QA and or Q prime? Just apply VA equals to 0. I have written it somewhat. Please let me know. These two must be valid. That is VA equals to 0. Two statements are valid for this case. The second one is E dot ds Q enclosed by epsilon naught. With the help of these two, can you find out charge on A and B? If I erase this one, Q prime, can you find out its value? Let me know. Can you find out this value or not? Please let me know. Say it yes or no, please. Can you find out charge on inner sphere and outer sphere? Inner surface of outer sphere and outer sphere and outer surface of inner sphere. With these two, can you find it out or not? Can you find it out or not? Please let me know. Hello, 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 hello. Can you do that for me, please? Can you do that? Hello, Sakti. Is charge on inner sphere? I think little wrong, Tarun, little wrong. Sakti, tell me. Sakti, apply these two and find it out. Just consider something and then solve it. Just consider something, then apply the first one. Consider anything, it is here. Like we assumed it is Q prime. So VA will be how much? Due to outer one will be KQ by B, and due to the inner one it will be KQ prime by A. Did we solve? Did we find what is here? Q prime. So Q prime is equals to KK cancel out. So it is minus B by A Q. Did you understand it or not? Please let me know. Did you understand it? So A by B, I think it should be A by B. Is it okay? Is it okay to you all? Is it okay to you all? Sakti, please respond. Sai Ganesh, respond. Then what? We have got this one. Q prime is known to us. Q prime is known to us. So if it is Q prime, what will be the on the inner surface of this outer one? Inner sphere of that we apply Gauss law. We apply Gauss law on this Gaussian surface, on the this baseline Gaussian surface. That is electric field inside the conductor must be 0. But we have here charge enclosed Q prime. So in the inner sphere it will be how much? Minus Q prime. Do you agree with me or not? Do you agree with me or not? Please let me know. Do you agree with me or not? Please let me know. Everybody please respond. Okay. Then then what? We have solved it. We have done it. The option 2 is correct. Opposite and equal charge. It is q prime. It is minus q prime. Opposite and equal. C option is correct. C option is correct. Wait, I missed. Where is missing the question? I missed it. Okay, last option. If we give charge q to the inner conductor and outer is neutral, the energy is stored. Okay. Now let us try this one. Okay, let us try this one. The last one you have to try it yourself. Last option say that if you give charge q to the inner conductor and outer is neutral. I just show them like metallic so that you can feel it and you can apply it to inside it Gaussian surface. So I make it little thick. It will give you a feel. Right now it has given Q and they ask you, oh, I'm not a Tamil or Telugu, you need to write in English or Hindi. Sakti, I'm not an English. I don't understand that language. Okay, now see this one. They say fourth option is if we give a charge Q to the inner conductor, outer is neutral, the energy is stored. Again with the help of Gauss law, you can say that charge here will be how much? Here charge will be how much? Just take the Gaussian surface with this one. Take the Gaussian surface inside this. So E dot ds is equals to 0. Q enclosed by epsilon naught. So what do you know? Here electric field inside this Gaussian surface, as this Gaussian surface inside the metal is must be 0. So Q enclosed is also 0. Q enclosed is 0 means what? If it is Q, the inner one will have minus Q. And total charge on this one is 0. So outer surface it will be plus Q. Do you understand me or not? Please let me know. So the electric field will be this way. Just you need to show it looks perpendicular. So electric field is confined between these two regions. Okay. So what is energy? Energy is nothing but Q square by 2C. And you know Q is the charge on one of the plates or one of the cell. So you will get that one easily. Is it okay? Is it okay now? Hello, hello, hello. Please respond. For self energy, you know that. I think this one last option says about self energy. It's called self energy. That's a Q square by 8 epsilon naught. Self energy, the last option. So all options are correct in the first question. All options are correct in the first option. All options are correct in the first option. Shall we move on to the next question that is about bulb? That is about bulb. You should have done it, man. It means your charge induction is not good. You people are poor in applying Gauss law. Please work on your Gauss's law. The next question is about bulb. Even this one was too easy. How many of you saw this one? So we have here two bulbs. I just saw a bulb like this way. Okay. So we have two bulbs A and B. Their ratings are given. Rating means their power and operating voltage. 24 and 24 volt and 24 watt. Rating is given, operating volt. 24 volt and 36 watt. Let me know first how many of you solve it. Let me know how many of you solve it. Had anyone solved it, please let me know. अरे यार फिर response नहीं कर रहे. Please respond how many of you solved it. Arun, Sakti, Shai Ganesh, Tarun said yes. Okay. Okay, next response please. Deepak, did you solve it? Trishwant, did you solve this question? Trishwant, let me know, did you solve this question? It's the easiest one. Trishwant, did you solve it? Okay. Okay, Trishwant said yes. Can I ignore this question? Can I ignore or I need to solve? Do I need to solve or I can ignore this one? Please let me know. Can I ignore it? Can I skip this one or not? Please let me know. बोलते नहीं है. I expect everybody solve it. There is a no, like anybody asked for solution. So I skip this one. Potentiometer question. How many of you solve it? Can I skip potentiometer question? Did you solve it? Can I skip potentiometer question? Very basic question. Can I skip that one? Did you solve it? Please let me know. Did all of you solve the question based on potentiometer? Boring that. No. Tarun said no. Trishwant reply. Sakti reply. Shai Ganesh reply. Deepak, please reply. Did you solve that question or not? Please let me know. Arun respond. Did you solve? Please solve. Tarun said. Sakti said no. Okay. So I am going to solve it. Let me first draw this question. Okay. The circuit. This is your wire. Potentiometer wire. We have two switch here. Here we have galvanometer. Its length is L. Its resistance is 2 ohm. So let us check all options. First say when S1 is closed. Let me write S1 and S2. Option 1, let us check it. When S1 is closed. So this one S2 is open, S1 is closed. Before that, just 3 volts. Let us find voltage across this potentiometer wire. At first we need to do this. Okay. So 3 volt, there is a 3 volt and its resistance is 2R, its resistance is also R. So in this circuit, in this primary circuit, okay, in this primary circuit, you have resistance 3R, okay, and voltage is 3. So current in this circuit will be how much? Current will be, actually basically I should say, we will want to know voltage across these two points. So I is equals to voltage by R, so 3 by 3 R ampere. So 3 cancel, 1 by R ampere current flows through circuit. Done? Okay. So how much there will be voltage across these two ends? Let me write their name. It is A and it is B. So how much there is a potential difference between A and B? So you know that so it is actually what, 2 volt, and it will be definitely 1 volt. You can easily say that. So even without this relation, you can say, you could have said that. Even near voltage across this is 1 volt. Oh, sorry, 1 by 3 volt, and across this one will be how much? 2 by 3 volt. I have directly written it. Okay. So let us now solve it when S1 is closed. So when S1 is closed, so here it is 1 by 3 volt drop. Here it is 1 by 3. Let me write it. So let me call this one C. It is D, it is E, and it is F. So see, this one is how much? 1 by 3 volt. Okay. So even VAC should be how much? In first case, VDE that is 1 by 3 volt must be equal to VAC. Okay, VAC. So value of VAC is known to you. Let us apply unitary method, very simple method to us. Across 2 volt, 2 volt is dropped across, 2 volt is dropped across length L. So 1 volt will be dropped across L by 2. So 1 by 3 volt will be dropped across this one. So we just got the length L by 6 units, isn't it? So answer of the first question is L by 6 units. Next question is when S2 is closed. Let me see again. Did you all understand this one? Did you all understand it? Yes or no? Please respond. Did you all understand it? What I have just completed. Did you all understand it? What I just completed. Please respond, everyone. It gives me energy. Okay. So can you try? Can you try similarly with S2? But otherwise, I solve it. When S2 closed, let me solve it. It will give you confidence. So when S2 is closed, so let me solve it. When S2 is closed, see this one. S2 is closed means what do you have to worry about? The potential difference between D and F. And it is nothing but you can directly say it is 1 volt. So when it is given, so you need to worry about this one VDF, which is equals to 1 volt. So 1 volt is equal to how much? So 1 volt is equals to here VAC in second case. And you can easily say that 1 volt is dropped across L by 2 length. So its answer will be easily L by 2 unit length. Did you understand it or not? Did you understand it or not? Or I should apply this one again, unitary method. 2 volt is dropped across length L. So 1 volt will be dropped across L by 2. Do you understand me or not? So even second option is correct. When both S1 and S2 are closed. When both S1 and S2 are closed. Let me write here, GAB is nothing but 2 volts. So when third option is S1, S2 both are closed. Oh, then what will happen? So it is closed, it is also closed. So this 2R is sorted, yes or no? This 2R is sorted in this case. Please let me know. This 2R is sorted. So in this case, 2R is sorted. So the whole potential is dropped across VDE. That is nothing but 1 volt. So 1 volt, again, what will be your answer? Can you guess? Can you guess your answer looking at this blackboard, please? Oh, green board. Did I do a mistake? Is C correct option? Yes or no? Can you tell me? Is 6 correct option? Is this one correct? No. It should have answer L by 2, but they have given in the option L by 6. So it is done. In option it is wrong. They have given L by 6. Last one. When S1, oh my god. Oh, again they have given it. Again in D they have again given it same. So C and D are same. They have first said it L by 6. In the D option they have said it L by 2. So D is correct. This one is, in given option it is wrong. Here it is correct. It's done. Do you understand me or not? Please let me know. Do you understand it? Look at the board and please let me know. Do you understand it or not? Please tell me. Sarun, R. What is R? This is 2R is sorted. See this one. Both are closed. 2R is sorted. 2R is sorted when you close both S1 and S2. Is it done? Sakti, Trishwant and everybody else, please let me know. Did you all understand it? Did you all understand it? Okay, okay, please respond. Yes, sir, got it. Okay, okay. In next question, they have given you resistivity and they have asked you electric field and potential difference. Electric field and potential difference they have asked you. Can you relate that one? I will give you only one hint with that question. J equals to sigma E or E by rho. This question will help you to relate electric field with resistivity. This will help you with electric field and electric potential. Number 4. Okay. So take this and do it yourself. Next is question number 5. A charged particle is projected. In a magnetic field 10K. Okay. So magnetic field is dotted. I saw this one as dot. Okay, just to make you see. Electric field is, sorry, magnetic field is in J direction. Or I saw it here. Did anyone solve it? Did anyone solve this one? Did anyone solve this one? Charged particle is projected. Trishwant, Arun, Shakti. Let me try this question. So, charged particle is projected in magnetic field B 10K from origin in XY plane. The particle moves in a circle and just touches line y equals to 5 meters. So it just touches the line. I erase everything. I just will make it a little bigger. What is given to us? It just touches y equals to 5 meters. Not satisfied. No, 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 no. It should pass to the origin. So I consider to be origin here. Okay. This is your y axis. It just touches. This one is given the coordinates x 5 through. Okay. Okay. Now let us see. Look at the mass and charge is given. So it is and this one is 5 root 3 meter. Okay, let us consider radius is somewhere or center is somewhere here. As it says, it completes the circle. That's why I applied it. Okay, and it says it's a just touches y at 5. So I have shown it here. That is why I have made circle look like this one. So somewhere here we have here center. Now see, this, if we take this one is the radius, OC equals to R. I call it A, I call it B. OC equals to R. Just see in the triangle like this, OAC, it is 90 degree. This one is R minus 5. This data is given. I redraw it. It is R minus 5. I think Pythagoras will give you capital R. Okay. Pythagoras will give you capital R. Okay. Now see. This is tangential. This line is tangential to the circular path. So it is 90 degree. This total angle is 90 degree. OC is perpendicular to the initial velocity. OC perpendicular to initial velocity. Tangential. Radius and tangents are mutually perpendicular. See, from here What is, let us apply it. So r square hmm, let me see, x is 5 root 3. Okay, that one is r minus 5 meter, that's also correct. A square plus b square plus minus 2ab minus 2ab means how much? 10 minus 2ab, so 10r minus 25, 100, so r is equals to 10 meters. So you will get this angle, just let us call it theta. Initial velocity is perpendicular to it. It is 10, it is 5. Okay, so this one will be how much? Base by hypotenuse. It is r minus 5, 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, so 5 cos theta is equals to how much? Oh, it is sine theta. For this angle, it is sine theta. Sine theta 5 by 10 will be half. So it will be how much? 5 by 10 is half, so 30 degree. So total it is 90 degree. So total this one is 90 degree. So this angle will certainly be 60 degree. So angle of projection is 60 degree. Did you get it? Please let me know. Did you understand it completely? Angle of projection will be 60 degree. Radius is also 10 meters. Radius is 10 meters. Radius is 10 meter. Angle of projection is also 60 degree. Two options are correct. And for speed, they have also given in third option that says speed. You will apply what? Magnetic force is equals to mv square by r. That will get you speed. V is always perpendicular, so sine 90. So this value will give you, this relation will give you speed. That is QBR by. And work done by the magnetic field is always zero. I hope you know that. Work done by magnetic field is always zero. So in this one, all options are correct. Just note it down. Next question is based on annular wire loop. A, B, C, D. Okay, how many of you solve it? How many of you solve this one? How many of you solve this question? Question number 6. They talk about total force and total torque. Total force and total torque. Did anybody attempt this question? Did anybody attempt this question? Did anyone attempt this question? Please let me know. Hello, 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 hello. Did anyone attempt this question? Oh, nobody responds. Did anyone attempt this question about this annular loop? They ask what is net force on loop, loop ABCD, and what is net torque on loop. Did anybody solve it? अरे बोलो ना यार. Did anybody attempt this question? Did anybody attempt question number 6? Oh. Did anybody attempt question number 6? Please let me know. I'm waiting for your response here. And you guys asked me to this. Did anybody attempt question number 6? Solve, sir. Okay, Tarun, very good. So solve that. You asked me to solve that. See, what I want you to keep speaking, okay, man. Otherwise, I won't be much useful. If you don't clear your doubts here, I won't be much useful to you because I personally don't know your level of understanding. I don't know your level of understanding. I don't know your personal level. That's why you should speak up about everything. So net force on the loop. Okay. Net force on the loop. Okay, see here. So this is a wire in which current is coming out. Okay, in which current is coming out. Due to this one, what will be the magnetic force on this ABCD loop? Okay. So see, current is coming out, so magnetic field will be around. In which direction? It is around. It is in anti-clockwise direction. So don't you think even the magnetic field due to this I2 will be circular one. So if you take any element on AB, magnetic field is in this direction, tangential. Ideal or I current element is also in this direction, that is I1. So force is equals to, I hope you know that, IL cross B. So here, or IDL cross B. This DL and B are mutually parallel. Yes or no? DL vector, that is element, small element on AB or CD, whatever you take. It is either they DL or B are either parallel to each other or either anti-parallel to each other. For AB, if you see, it is parallel. So this force will be zero. Force on AB will be zero. If you take DC, current element is in this direction and magnetic field here is in this direction. So it is anti-parallel or 180 degree. But even in that case, cross product becomes zero. So DC or whatever you say it will be also zero. Do you agree with it or not? Please let me know. Do you agree with it or not? Please let me know. Okay. Now tell me something. What do you think about AD? What do you think about AD? What do you think about AD? Magnetic field at AD. Even let now tell me what will be the force. Yes. I have shown it. Now try. Now try for force on AD and BC. Please try. Now please try. And length. Length is this. These two are mutually perpendicular. Here it is in this direction. DL cross B. DL cross B. So DL cross B, it's along, yeah, upwards. Okay. Yeah, above this green board. And here, and here, oh, I did mistake. Here, into the board. Current element is in this direction, magnetic field is in this direction. So DL cross B into the plane. Here above the plane, here into the plane. So they will result. They will result. Please tell me. Here it is above the plane. Here it is into the plane. So here it will be how much? Please let me know. Force. I'm not again. Yeah, couple is good word, but tell me in term net force. Tell me net force. Tell me net force. Here it is. DL cross B. So it will be also result zero. So force on AD plus force on CB also results to zero. So net force on the loop is zero. But tell me about torque. Tell me torque. Tell me about torque. Tell me about net torque. Actually, they should define here point or axis. The net torque on the loop. Tell me the net torque. Tell me about net torque. Oh man, don't say that, yeah. Just tell me. Don't need magnitude. Just tell me it is zero or non-zero. Just tell me it is zero or non-zero. Non-zero. Actually, in this question, they should define point about which point or axis of rotation. Okay. So it is certainly, it appears to be like non-zero. Hmm? It appears to be like, if you suppose take about this point, so it will become your radius and you will get some f. Even here it is. So r cross f, can you tell me the direction? Can you tell me the direction of rotation of this loop about point O? Can you tell me the direction of torque about O? Can you tell me the direction of torque on this loop about O? Direction only, no magnitude required. Can you tell me the direction of torque on the loop about point O? Who is going to tell me? Please respond. Please respond. Tarun, wrong. Anybody please respond. Anybody please respond. See this one. See. Torque is R cross F. R, F. F was what? F was along what direction? Let me see. Okay. So it is, so dl cross b. F was in this direction and R is outside. So R cross F. Yes, that should be. I think, wait, let me see what I did. So R is in this direction and magnetic force. If we are going to find about O only, and magnetic force is dl cross b, that is perpendicular. So R cross F. See this one, clockwise, my dear. Clockwise. See, R is going away, radial direction. F is up. So do R cross F. It is clockwise, yes or no? It is clockwise. Please let me know. It is clockwise, not anti-clockwise. R cross F. Do you understand me? Please let me know. Do you understand me? Please let me know. Only Tarun responds, all others are sleeping. So I don't know, man. I talk to. So I'm not happy in teaching this. I don't know. I find your base are too weak. I just wish you all the best. You people, I don't know. Okay, next question. Do it yourself. It is about magnetic field. Straight wire and all. Do it yourself. I go to question number 8. Did anybody solve this question? Please let me know. Did anybody solve this question based on Ampere's law? Did anyone attempt this question other than Tarun? Trishwan, did you try this question? Shakti, Sai, Ganesh, did anybody try this question? Okay, Sai, Ganesh. Trishwan, respond. Did you try this question? I'm waiting for your responses, man. Did you try this question? Please let me know. Nobody responds. Okay, Trishwan. Did you get it correctly? Okay. Can you apply? Just it is applies Ampere circuit law. How will you do that? Just find magnetic field at point P. I think it is given. And how far is it? That is at distance 2r. This radius is 2r. It is a cylinder. I hope you know that. Its radius is r by. Okay, I give you little hint in very short form. Just find magnetic field due to the whole cylinder when there is no cavity. This one is cavity medium. This one is removed out. This portion of like hollow cylinder is removed out of it. But it is now completely filled one. So just find out magnetic field at P due to this one. Okay. Now what will you do? Now what will you do? Now you will try to find magnetic field only due to this smaller cylinder. Then you will subtract that. It will give you dP. Apply Ampere's law. Is it enough or I need to solve? Is it enough or I need to solve? This one is only due to cavity. That means no cavity. Can you do that? Trishwan, had you done this way or not? Please let me know. Trishwan, had you done this way or not? Trishwan, please let me know. Had you done this way or not? Trishwan, good, very good. Thank you. Yeah, any doubt? Ask me. Open your mic and ask me. Shoot your question. I think you should have done this kind of question in your classroom only. Enclosed. Yeah, definitely that would be, man. Definitely that would be. In this one, the current enclosed is how much? J is given, my dear. And in this case, current enclosed is how much? J into pi r square. In this case, it is how much? J into radius is pi r square and this one, pi r square by 4. You certainly have to take current enclosed. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Please let me know. Okay, great. So I move on to the next question. Next question is very good and capacitive circuit, easy one. I hope you all may have done it. And if you didn't do, then you need to review your knowledge. and go and re-educate yourself. If you didn't do the next question, you need to re-educate yourself about capacitive circuits. This one is very basic, my dear. Okay, let me know how many of you solved this question and answer is 4-0. I have written it while solving it. I have written it. Solve. Very good, Tarun. What about others? Did they solve it? What about others? Shakti respond. Arun respond. Did you solve this question? That one. Did you solve that question? Initially the switch is connected to position one, origin position one for long time. Then it is connected to position two. I hope you all have solved it. Okay, that's a great. That's a great. I skip this question. Next question number 10. It has capacitance 2 farad, though it is illogical. R is 1 ohm. Two farad. Initial charge 4 coulomb. Four four just 16, 16 by 2, 8 volt. Okay. Hmm. This status is the switch is closed at t equals to 0. It has some initial charge. It has no initial charge. Okay. What will be the initial current from the battery immediately after the switch S is closed? A switch is closed. Did you solve it? Trishwant, did you solve it? Shakti, Sai Ganesh, everybody needs to respond, man. I don't know what you people have such kind of behavior. Please respond. It's online. You are not physically available here. You should be responsive here. RC concept. A bit. A bit. Sai Ganesh, Shakti, please respond, everybody. Please respond. I'm not going to scold you here. Please respond, man. Or women. Please respond. Please let me know. They asked battery drawn from the solid set. Very good, Trishwan. Very good. Could I know your reason? Could I know the logic? Could you write your logic or keep your mic on and speak up? How did you solve it? Please let me know. I'm waiting. What was your logic while solving it? What was your logic, man? Please let me know. Please let me know. It's not responding. Okay, anyway. 8 volt. So B equals to Q by C. For that one, I'm going to do it. So 4 by 2, it will be 2 volts. So across this one, capacitor is initially 2 volts. Remember one thing. Capacitor does not change its current or its charge instantly before switching and after switching. So at whatever charge will be here or voltage will be across this one, or I should say charge rather, or even you can say that voltage. It does not change rapidly or instantly. Okay. So for t less than 0, it has 2 volt, but this one was 0 volt. So when you close the switch, immediately after closing the switch, it will not change instantly. It will take few microseconds. Okay. So what I want to say, this capacitor will behave as short circuit as soon as you close this switch. Immediately, there should be word immediately reminded. Keep it in mind. And when you will be engineering, you will solve it through Laplace transform and all that. Okay. But we cannot use all those mathematics. So simply I can say that it will behave as short circuit as it has 0 voltage before this when this switch was open. Okay. So as soon as you close the switch, it has 2 volt, it has 8 volt. So if you see it is to how much current will flow through it. So I will be, it is sorted, my dear. This one is sorted, current will go through it. So that is equals to 8. This will drop is 2 volt by the resistance is 2. Oh, my bad. This one is, I said sorted. So let me use it. So this is dead. Had you done this, Trishwan? इतना तो बोल दो यार. Had you done this or not? Oh man. Had you done this? Had you done this? No. Write down voltage across capacitor. Please write down. Voltage across capacitor. I write something. Can you understand? Can you understand it or not? Please let me know. I write something. I just want to go to my engineering life. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? Please let me know. Please let me know. I was crazy about circuit in my engineering life. Please let me know. Do you understand this statement? अरे बोलो यार. Same things happen with inductor, but current. It's a current only. Are you okay? So just before t equals to 0, whatever voltage across capacitor is, that will be just after t equals to 0. Keep it in your brain. Keep it in your brain. So why others are living, I will current. In that case, it's a current. This behavior is for current. Or in WhatsApp, you have let me know. You ask me when you get such problems. Current will behave that way. Why others are leaving? Why do they don't they attend all classes like all? I will ask talk to principal sir. What happened? Why are they leave? Why already people left? Am I too boring with the lectures? Am I too boring or not quite efficient for you guys? You people are too smart. Please let me know why all others left. Why all others left? I don't know. Trishwant, what is the reason, man? Why do they leave so early? Aren't they comfortable with me or what? Aren't you as comfortable with me? Please let me know. Arun, what do you say? Please keep your opinion. No, not open circuited. Open circuited. Open circuited. I will talk about inductor in that. No, not now. Not now. I mean, not now. Not now. In those times only. Not available for now. I have to complete it. But let me know. Let me know why do others leave, man? Do they do they behave so in other class or their teachers change? That's why they're behaving so. They do same with every class, every teacher. What? What? Tell me. Uh, okay. 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 But be regular, man. I will deliver my knowledge, man. I will make you successful. I will give my knowledge here as much as I know. Yeah. Your exam, your physics. This 1 hour won't be useless to you guys. I can promise you that. You know what? I want to leave all other batches and teach only Super 65. That's my literal desire. I want to teach only you guys, only if you are quite serious, because I want to give too much in this batch. Because you know you are just going to deliver your output in this year. That is why I am too much concerned about it. Okay, what I expect next question you can solve it yourself. That is completely RC circuit, my dear. And I won't solve it, and I have solved better question than this one. I have solved better question than this one. 11 number, however, I write it. However, I draw the circuit. But I expect you to solve it. No, yeah, they should attend it. Let me talk to them. I will ask principal sir to talk to them. At least attend my class, yeah. I put too much effort, man. Okay, did you solve it? Basic RC circuit, my dear. And if you didn't solve it, then I'm useless to you guys. If you couldn't solve this one in your exam, I'm completely useless. They had asked you easier question in the last one. Solve it. That's a great. Thank you very much. By the way, answer is 3. N equals to 3. Answer, you may write N equals to 3. Trishwan, did you solve it? Trishwan, did you solve it? Arun, did you solve it? Arun, I had thought about this one, yeah. I had thought such problems, man. Okay, Trishwan said it, yes. Great, Trishwan, thank you. Arun, what do you say? Did you solve it? Arun. Arun is not responding. I find it difficult. You guys are not, I'm not getting comfortable with you all. You don't respond. Okay, I will leave early. I won't solve JEE man paper. Maths paper, you can do it yourself. If you have doubt, post me in WhatsApp. Send it to me in WhatsApp. Let us come to question number 12. Very beautiful question. I never expected this kind of problem. And it's a literally very beautiful. But however, it tricked me a bit, but finally I solved it. Even it had tricked me a bit. I had went through like a component circuit, and if I had even made component, then I find it's a useless. It's a useless. Okay, did you solve it? Did anybody attempt it, my dear? It's a very beautiful question. One of the beautiful question which I like with. However, it seems to be too easy. However, it seems to be too easy. Krishwant, what do you say? Krishwant, Arun, it is case 1, my dear. In case 2, they say they have connected a resistance in parallel with voltmeter. Okay, just I consider voltage across this one is V1 and voltage across this one is V2. Just do it. Just apply circuits. Forget about them. Just take them components which has certain voltage drop, certain voltage drop. Okay. In case 1, we have V1 plus V2 is equals to 8 volts. In second case, what is that? In second case, a resistance is added and this voltage become 1/3. They have written it in the question. And this one becomes this one. So tell me, can you solve this one or not? I wrote my equation. Can you solve it now? Can you solve it now? So I don't have answer. You check it answer yourself, or I wait. I see the did science first. Okay, solve it yourself. You will get the answer. Next question number 13 about toroid or simply tor. They have written. So it is half tor. I draw it only this way to make things simple. Okay. So this one like there is a wire. So let us take element. What we have to find here? Magnitude of magnetic moment. That is IA vector. So just try to find this out and solve it. Actually, you need NI, number of turns per unit length. Then just integrate it properly. Okay, see. So I'm going to draw. Let us take some element here. So this one will be, if radius is R, RD theta. Now see, here coil is like this way, in this region, RD theta region, like coil is like this way. Okay. So area If I take it, the area will be in this direction. Either you can take in that direction also, you are permitted. To make it more simple, I take area vector is in this direction of this coil. So area due to this element is in this direction. So magnetic moment is also in this direction. Clear? Okay. When you will take here only at same angle d theta, theta and d theta, you will get area vector in this direction. Let us talk about angle. Let us talk about angle. So this one is theta. So it is also theta. It is 90 minus theta. So this one will be theta. Do you agree? This is theta. D theta is very, very small. Very, very. So it is theta alternate interior angle. This is also theta, my dear. It is 90 minus theta. So this one is theta. So it will have two components of this d mu. It will be du mu cos theta, and in this direction it will be d mu sin theta. So that is, you will get du mu x and du mu y. You have to integrate it properly. Here we have to integrate in terms of theta, so limit will be from 0 to pi. Okay. So even if you take element here, that what I just mentioned, if you take here, so its area vector is, suppose I consider in this way. Why? Because I have taken the current is in like in here in this way, that is clockwise. So it's, I just take area vector in this way. So du mu will be in this direction. So one component here, it will be theta. It will be also theta. So this mu cos theta will be cancel out. Okay. Or mu cos theta will cancel out. So mu cos theta cancel out, only we will be left with only sin theta. Otherwise, if you don't want to cancel out, no problem. No problem if you don't want to cancel it out. What you need to do, you need to integrate this one, that is du mu x. You have to integrate d mu cos theta from 0 to pi. Then you need to integrate y1 0 to pi. Can you do that? Can I expect that you will do it? Can I expect that you will do it? Please let me know. Oh man, please respond. Yes, okay. Right, very good. I think it's almost done. I end the class here. Thank you all. Please be attentive and ask them to be present. Otherwise, I will talk to principal sir. Ask, it's the last time. Ask them if they want to be sincere. I would help them only. I won't kill their physics. I won't kill their interest in physics. Ask them to be present. That's my humble request to all of them. Ask them to be present. I will deliver as much as they want, but ask them to be present from tomorrow. Thank you.